Okay, hi everyone. Assalamu alaikum. In this series, we will discuss some maths portion that will come in any competitive exam, especially for IMAT exam. And we will cover maths portion and logical reasoning. So this is the first lesson for that. It's not structured well, it's not relevant to some specific thing. We will cover 2 or 3 questions in this class, and later on we will discuss sequence wise, like we will discuss either probability, either we will discuss questions relevant to area, trigonometric, either relevant to circles or either relevant to lines. So we will then cover rearrange questions in that way. But for now, what we are going to do, we are going to discuss some questions today randomly, okay? For example, if you can see this question here, is this one. You can see that this thing is given to you, okay? We will learn how can we quickly convert this thing in one of this form. Like 512. And the one who haven't solved this thing before will take more time. And such in such exams we need some tips to do questions quickly. So I have some tips for you today. Okay, I'm so sorry, I have already taught this thing to any other one, so I just should erase this thing first. Okay, so if we will memorize these little things, like if the power of 2 is 4, if the power of 3 is 8, so these are the things that we need to memorize, okay, for exam, for 2, for 3, for 5, for 10, like that, okay. Like for example, this will become in exam, instead of just thinking that from which number I could divide it and then divide it and then divide it, if we know this thing that it equals to 3 to the power 6, it saves time. So this is that actually we want for exam. Similarly, this thing, okay, it's randomly come. Although we know that by looking at 5, we know that it is divisible by 5, but it will take a long time to divide this thing 5 times, then we will get this, okay. So this thing should be memorized for exam, for such competitive exam. Second thing is that such powers, if something is on a square root, like 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and also 81, also 49, okay, and 64, we should know that this is equals to 9, this is equals to 7, this is equals to 8. These are the things we should know, okay. We should already know. I just want to, I mean that we should memorize these things for exam, okay. Similarly, cube roots, we can see this. If something is on a cube root, 8 is written, 27, 64, 125, 216, we should know that this is equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, higher roots, maybe mostly higher roots come like that and like that. So these are little things that we need to memorize. Let's go back to a question. What they are saying to this, that just do this, okay. So quickly, how can we do this? We know if we memorize this, it's equals to 2 to the power 9. The 512 is equals to 2 to the power 9, and then it has a power something on it. So the math rule is that when something have some power and there has some power and has some power, so it means that these powers are multiplying to each other. This is what we will do with these powers. So these all other powers will be multiplying to each other. This will be cancelled out. It's become 2 to the power 3 by 2. And we can write this thing like 2 to the power 1 and 2 to the power half. So we can write this thing like that. 2 to the 2 square root 2. So this will be the answer for that. Okay, this is the way we can do such questions quickly. Let's go back to the second question. Okay, for that, I should erase this thing. Okay, for that, oh, I'm so sorry. It's that, like you can see 81 to the power 1 by 4 and to the power half. So we know that this thing will be 9 to the power, sorry, 3 to the power 4. Okay. So 3 to the power 4 times 1 by 4 times half. So 4 will be cancelled out with this. 3 to the power half means that square root 3. So this will be the answer for that. This is the way we can solve such questions quickly. Let's do one more questions. I should erase this. I have already discussed this thing with someone else. That's why. And but I just thought that I should make a video for it so it helps others also. So it says this thing is 256 is actually 2 to the power 8. Okay, we already memorized this thing. So 2 to the power 8 times 1 by 4 times 1 by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. So this all will be cancelled out with this. So its answer will be 2. Okay. Let's do this thing. And you know what, 243, what is this 243? If you can see in the table, this is here. You can see 3 to the power 5. So 243 is 3 to the power 5 and it will multiply with this. So this will be cancelled out and 3 to the power 2 by 3. So we can write this thing like you can see it. How can we do this? Like it's 9 to the power 1 by 3. Okay, like this one. Okay, this one is also the answer and this is also, but this is the right answer. 3 to the power 2 by 3 is the right answer. This is easy. This one is easy. This is for your homework. Okay, homework. You should try this. Let's go to the next question. Such questions also come in exam. Okay, for such question, these are the questions relevant to area. You can see this thing. Okay, you can see this figure. Let's erase all the thing I have made. What's written here? Let's read it. They are saying that a square piece of metal has a semicircular piece. Square piece of metal means something in a square shape. Okay, like that. Has a semicircle. You know what semicircle? This is the complete circle and half the circle is the semicircle. So this is, you can, if you will complete it like this. Sorry, I'm not making it proper. Let's make it like that with the help of such thing. We can, okay, I'm sorry. We can make it again if it's possible for me. I don't know why. I just want to shift it to the circle. It's okay, let's make it like that. We will complete it this way. This was a complete circle and they are talking about the semicircle part. Okay, this is what they are talking about. So a square piece of metal has a semicircular piece cut out of it. So they just cut from this square, they cut this semicircle piece. And then what happened? The area of the remaining metal. So they are talking about this. This is the remaining metal, you know. This is the remaining metal. And they are talking about this thing. This is the remaining. And it's 100 centimeter square. Okay. So this is the area for this remaining part. You know what the area for a circle is? Pi r square. Okay. You know this thing. So if this will be the central point, you know, this thing will be its r and this thing is also r. So the total length of the square is actually, you know, the length of a square will be same. 2r, 2r, 2r. So this is what I'm saying, that you know what the radius is r, 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 this r, and this is also r. 2r is actually the length of a square. So if we will think about the total area of a square, it will be 2r times 2r. This will be the total area of a square. And then they are talking about the semicircular part. So you can just, it means that we need to subtract semicircular part. This is the total area of a circle, and we need to divide half of the circle. So then we will need to solve this. Which of the following is the correct expression for the length of the side of the square in centimeter? Okay. So, oh, sorry. Actually, what happened that something happened. So let's continue this question. What we have to do in that, the first thing, by all the given measurements, we will find out radius. Okay, we'll find out radius. From this thing, like what they have said that like 100 centimeters square is actually what 100 centimeter square is actually the total area, like 2r square minus the semicircle. Okay, from this we will get r. Okay, and then we will multiply it with 2, we can get the length. Okay, this is what our, like, the target. So here the semicircle area is pi r square over 2. And simple thing is that 4r square minus pi r square over 2. And then what we will do, we will take an LCM of it. It will become 8r square minus pi r square over 2, and here it will be 100. So next we will take r common. Then we will have 8 minus pi over 2, and this thing will be equals to 100. 2 will go that side, it's 200, and this will go down, that's r square. So under root r is equals to 200 over 8 minus pi. Okay, so okay, what happened here? Okay, so like this thing, and here will be 2. Then what will happen, you can see if it's 100, 2 times 100, so 100 can come out from the square root by just like r will be 2 times 10 and under root 2 over root 8 minus pi, and that will be 20 root 2 over root 8 minus pi. Is this anything here? Like you can see this here, it's option D. Okay, so this is the answer for 2r. Okay, like the length. So this is how you can do this. Okay, let's do the next one. For such question, what is the technique? Like you can see if something is in a root and it's in decimal, our first target is to convert that thing in non-decimal. For such questions, we will convert 1 by 2 to 12 by 10. Okay, and 1.6 to 16 by 10. Okay, we will do this thing with that. So then what will happen, 8 times 10 to the power minus 5 over 16 by 10 and 10 to the power 7, and overall is half. Okay, like that, overall is half. And here this will becomes like 12 by 10 times 10 to the power 3 to the power 2. This is like that. Okay, the next thing will be this, you know what, we will just solve this thing. 8 times 10 to the power minus 5, this thing will be like 16 times 10 to the power 6 to the power half, and here this will be 12 to the power 2, and this thing also like become 2. Okay, so 10 to the power 2 to the power 2. This, then this will be you know that 16 root 16 is 4, so this thing will become 8 over 4, and the power will be like, here is 12 square, and just put all powers on the other side. 10 to the power minus 5 from here, 10 to the power 4, and from this, it's 6 and it's 2, it's become 3, and when it's come up, it's become minus 3, and this thing will become 144 and times 2, and this thing will become like minus 1 and minus 4, 10 to the power minus 4, okay. Yes, 1 and minus 4, yes. And this will be, when you will just do this, solve this, it's become 288 times 10 to the power minus 4. So 1, 2, it's become 2.88 times 10 to the power minus 2. So quickly we will do, and this will be the answer for that. Okay, this is the way we can solve this type of questions. Let's do this one. It's easy, it's very easy. Like you can see this thing, 3 to the power 3, 10 to the power 9, 2 to the 2 times 10 to the power minus 5. So 3 times 3 will multiply with 2, and 10 times 9 and 10 times minus 5. So it's 9 times 2, it's 18, and 10 times, like when we will solve this, it's become 4. So I don't know if I did something wrong. No, I haven't, but the answer is different. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like it's like 3 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 is 27. It's sorry. We did something wrong here. 27 times 2 is 54. So if we will convert this in decimal, it's 5.4 times 10 to the power 5. This will be the answer for that. Okay. Okay. Now this is a different question. This is a little bit different. And let's do this. Let's just understand what's happening in this, what they are saying. They are saying, if you can see, this is a separate square, and we can easily find out the area for this thing is like this. From here to here it's 1, it's here to here it's 1. Patio corner area is 1 meter square. And if you will see this thing, either consider this thing or this thing. I don't know which one we will consider. I think so this one part. This is included, sorry. This is included. We will consider this part. This part, okay? This part is 2 times 1. So, I don't know what they said to this part. It's the other one is 2 times 1 meter squared. 2 meter squared. Total area is, if we will look at the length, it's 3 plus 1. Overall is 4. And this one is 2226. The overall area is, total area is 6 times 4 is 24 meter square. This is the some basic thing we have done, and then let's read the question. The plan of the domestic lawn with dimension in meters is shown. Okay, let's see. The lawn area is to be reseeded, means this is the lawn area. If we can, this is the lawn area, okay? This is actually the lawn area, okay? This all colored part. Okay, this is the lawn area, and they need to be put some seeds in it. They need to reseed it. This is the lawn area. Then what they are saying in this question, they are saying the lawn is to be reseeded. So what will be the lawn area? The total area is this. So the lawn area will be 24 minus these two areas, which will be subtracted. So 1 minus 2 is 21 meters square is the lawn area. Okay, and then what they are saying next? They are saying that such seed must be applied at the rate of 50 grams per square meter. Okay, 50 grams per square meter. Appropriate grass seed is available only in the following quantities, okay? So, one for 1 meter square, you should put 50 grams. So that for 21, how much gram of seeds you need? You need 21 times 50 grams of seed, and it means just convert this thing. It will be, let me do this thing. 21 times 50 is 1050 kg. If you wanted 50 grams, sorry, 1050 grams, and in kg it's 1.05 kg. Okay, so this is you can select any of the quantity, okay? If you will, like, it's not 1.2, it's 1 kg. It's almost more than 1 kg, almost 1 kg. If you will select 1 kg of, if you will consider 1 kg seeds, so your cost will be this, okay? But it's a little bit slightly greater than this, so we can select this also. So let's see, what is the least is will be this $14. Is there any option for that? So the answer is that we need this 14.00 pounds will be spent to sufficiency to reseed the lawn, okay? Because the other one, 16.50, will be the excess. So it's almost 1 kg will be required for the lawn. So this is the answer for that. So these are the little bit questions, but you know what I want your feedback. If you really want such questions, so how can you solve this thing quicker, or how can you solve such questions? If you really want such questions, just inbox me in the comments, so that I will create more video. I am planning to create lectures like this, for all relevant topics relevant to mathematics, like relevant to algebra, relevant to trigonometry, and to, like, relevant to all other topics like probability and something. But I really want feedback. Okay, so this is for today.